Are you looking for an exciting and positive employment opportunity with a great company? Dublin-Lawrence County Development Authority encourages applicants for customer service representatives to apply online for a prospective new company interested in locating in Dublin. Applicants are candidates for 300 jobs contingent on Lawrence and surrounding counties' ability to provide a pool of applicants showing we have the manpower to handle these jobs. It's important we show prospective employees for these jobs. Complete your career interest survey by logging on to dlcda.com. Look under News for your application. Share this link and information with your friends, family, and connections throughout Middle Georgia. And thanks in advance from Dublin-Lawrence County Development Authority. Welcome everybody. I'm glad to have you join us today for our show, and we're all excited. Heinz, Christine, our third annual Christkindlmarket. How about that? When y'all started this, I guess 3 years ago, you were so busy doing what you were doing, you probably never envisioned looking out 3 years. You know, it's amazing when you're just caught up in what you're doing, and the two of y'all, and I got to hand it to you, as we talk around town, you talk to people, y'all have done an amazing job with this Christkindlmarket, and as we've talked in some of our meetings, I just can't wait 15, 20 years out and see just the same kind of festival as the St. Patrick Festival. And I know, Heinz, you're excited having a business here in town, and you came here and obviously loved Dublin, or you wouldn't have moved here and made the investment that you did, would you?
Yes, that's right. And of course, first of all, we didn't know how it will work out and how we will like it. But with every year, we liked it more and more. So we are still here and already here for 15 years.
Wow.
I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah. That's right. Well, you can't go nowhere now. You know, after 15 years, you have to stay in Dublin.
That's right.
So
I hope I will get retired one day.
That sounds good. How long have you and your husband been here, Christine?
Now 4 years.
4 years. Mm-hmm. And tell our viewers how you got to Dublin, Georgia.
We got here with the German company Eldridge, and my husband runs here this company. Yeah.
And employs a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so glad that Eldridge is here in town. I remember when I first met the people, when they come in, it was just so exciting to have a company of this magnitude to come to Dublin. And now I look, and you know, we have Israeli companies and companies from Finland and Germany, and just a diverse industry instead of just textiles like we had 30, 40, 50 years ago.
That's right.
But third annual Christkindlmarket, wow.
Yes, wow.
I mean,
we are so proud, yeah.
Yeah, and it's good. We all been so busy, and I mean a lot of people now. We've had a lot of people involved this year, and if we sit here and thanked everybody, it'd take 3 or 4 shows to do that. But we do thank our business and industry for your support, and the city of Dublin especially for stepping in and just wanting this to be something special.
That's right.
Okay, Christine, we're going to start with the first week, Thanksgiving weekend, basically. We're going to start out, it goes over a 3-weekend time span, but the first weekend, we're going to, of course, cut the ribbon, and we got a big car show we're going to have over at Marsh Bank up on the hill there. Kind of, those of you that come down and know where Marsh Bank, all those vehicles looking down on the vendors and the things going on. I know we're all excited about it, and to have a lot for people to do. Yeah. But tell us about some of our vendors.
Yeah, we have wonderful vendors this year here. We have one vendor, she made handmade soap. They're very wonderful. And she was there also the last years. This is for us very wonderful that they come every year. They are waiting for the Christkindlmarket to sell their wonderful stuff there. We have also a lady which make crochet items, like baby clothes, what's the name? Hats?
Bonnets.
But yeah, thank you. scarves. I think gloves is the word for Handschuhe in German.
That's right. And just to insert this here, if Christine speaks very good German, obviously you're from Germany, but that's why as she slows down and answers some of these questions, she's really wanting to take off in German.
Yeah, I would love to speak German with you.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be
right.
wonderful.
And before we go, I'm going to get you to speak some German to us. How about that?
Yeah, I will do.
Me and Heinz will get out of the way, so won't we?
And they don't stop.
That's right. But Heinz, let's back up and that first year or so. Why did y'all start this?
Yeah, we started in 2015, but the idea came up mid of the year in 2015 when we were sitting together one day at the farm. So then we said, why don't we do something where the Europeans moving in to Dublin and the Americans living here, where they can meet somewhere to find out about the different cultures on each side. And that's how the idea came up, why don't we do a Christmas market? And so in the first year, I mean, it was still pretty small. We were always in downtown, but being in the Carnegie, this year it will be even bigger, inside, outside. And like it shows, being there the third year already, people like it. And the amazing thing was people knowing about German culture even came from Florida, from the Carolinas, even from Texas. We had people here last year. So that showed that we are on a good route to bring together the two different cultures.
And that's exciting when you have people from different parts of the country to come. And for us, you know, people like me that grew up here, to learn German culture, because, you know, knowledge is power, and to learn about different customs and but it's just a wonderful idea, and to bring people from basically all parts of the country, and one day probably it is all parts of the world, because we got you here. How about that?
Yeah,
So-
sometimes we are also the attraction. The people come and want to speak a little bit German, or they have stories what they
They lived in Germany.
Yeah. And with the army, we have so many great talkings there. It's wonderful.
Yeah. How do you say Christkindlmarket in German?
Christkindlmarket, that word is a German word, means the Christmas market.
Okay, Christmas market.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we cleared that up, didn't we? See, we're learning something new all the time. How about that? So, but this year, we're going to be in Bicentennial Park, big tree out there, and lots of decorations, the theater, and
don't forget the Polar Express.
yes, Polar Express. That's going to be new this year,
Yeah.
and we're excited about that. We're going to be giving train rides throughout the city, and that's really going to be good. I think families are going to enjoy that, to be able to get on, and because you know, you really don't do train rides anymore, you know, and to be able to ride around the city and
it's for free.
oh, you talking my language there. Heinz don't like that word, but
I wouldn't be in business anymore.
it don't work that way, does it? But yeah, that is good. There's no charge for that, for the train ride there. Now there's charges for the vendors and all. Now don't get carried away, because
And the food.
and the food. And you're going to know how to get there just by the smell, because I know the last couple of years, just the aroma in the park there and the things going on. And I was looking at some of the video from last year that we shot, and just the faces and the, you know, the vendors there, and we put that. Those of you that have seen the commercials for the Christkindlmarket, we've used that video from last year's festival to put on there. So it's really, really good to look and for our viewers to see just what's coming up. We got a lot more to talk about. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Zero % financing, and we'll just add it to your bill. Start saving today. It only makes sense. the City of Dublin Natural Gas.
Welcome back, everybody. We got to talk about some of the things you brought here, and you brought these to give me, right? Is that what these are?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's not happening. Tell us. Let's start here. Tell us what we got here.
This is a German nutcracker.
Uh-huh.
You can put a nut here inside,
Uh-huh.
and then crack, and it's open.
Oh my goodness. How about that?
That's a
Yeah.
very old traditional German thing to open nuts.
To
or-
open the
that's why.
walnuts here.
Mm-hmm.
In German we say Nussknacker.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that. And handmade, all handmade.
Yes, all handmade, yes.
Okay.
And unique, you can buy only this one. I have only this one.
Only one.
Only one in this,
Yeah.
and maybe a little one, only this.
You're gonna make people mad, Christine.
Yes.
Because I know people are watching right now saying, with the tens of the thousands of people watching us right now, there's more than one person wanting this. So that tells me you need to get there early.
Yeah, this is a German saying, the
Yeah.
early bird catch the worm.
Yeah. Well, that's.
And also what she means is no one looks like the other.
Mhm.
That's why you
That's
can
why
only buy
it's
that
unique.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we got these two right here, totally different. And now let's talk about this. What is this?
Yeah, this is German pyramid, or we say pyramid, is it right? And you put candles here
Okay.
in these things, and then the heat warms up, and then it turns around.
And only one of these?
Yes,
Only one of these?
yes. We have bigger ones. They are very expensive because they are all handmade, and you look at the shape.
Oh
is
my
the word for
goodness.
this?
Yes.
It's very unique
Oh
and
my
special.
goodness. And I love these, don't get me wrong, but that is very unique right there. That's beautiful. That is, they're all beautiful, but that's
And-
just,
Yeah.
Especially when you have them at home for Christmas and turning.
yes,
As long as the candles are on, it's a very nice asset.
that is nice.
This is
there.
Christmassy. Sitting at home, drink something, and enjoy talking.
That's
and
right.
then burn the candles and enjoy your time.
Family, Christmas.
Yeah.
And in Germany, do you all celebrate Christmas the same as we do, December 25th?
Oh no, we celebrate 24th, one day before.
Okay.
This is our big Christmas day in Germany.
Okay.
And for us, it's perfect. We have now 2 days.
What do y'all do different than we do?
This is a good question.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this.
No Santa Claus.
No Santa
We
Claus.
have
Shut your ears,
Christkindl.
kids. Okay.
But we have
For us, is
Christkindl,
the Christkindl is the
Yeah.
little Jesus
That's
in
right.
the crib.
the angel.
Okay.
Mm.
And it's in some countries in Germany, in parts, we have also different churches. And in some areas, the Christkindl brings the gifts. Christkindl comes and brings the presents for the kids.
Okay,
in Germany,
good.
Yeah.
So you, this year, or since you've been here, you get two days of Christmas.
Yes.
The
Perfect.
kids, because you have children, I know they love
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah, that's one. And
Yeah.
I think you love it too, don't you?
Oh yes, sure.
Yeah. And I don't care how old we get. How do you not like Christmas? You know, I mean, and because it brings out the kid in us
Yeah.
and the family, and family's everything, you know, and to
Yes.
get together with your family and
Yeah.
enjoy that. So, and to bring this Christkindlmarket and share those traditions locally, I can only see good things in the future. And maybe one day, I don't know, we might can buy more than one of these.
Maybe.
So,
We will see.
yeah, that's right. But obviously, it is a tradition. So, and you need to hold true to those. But the second weekend, it's going to be going on. We'll have the Christmas parade on December 2nd,
Yes.
and everybody will already be downtown, and you can just come right on over like St. Patrick's. You just flow right over in the Carnegie Library area and Bicentennial Park, and then the third weekend, we're going to have a lot of entertainment going on, all kind of music and kids singing,
Yeah.
singing Christmas carols, and I'm telling you, Santa Claus might show up.
Sure.
He may, if we're good.
Yeah.
You know, we got to be good, but he's liable to show up. There's just no telling. But you got to be there. You got to be there. and maybe Santa Claus will come on and see us and find out what the kids want for Christmas and take pictures.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he will be there every Saturday, so even the first Saturday already, and then the other 2 weekends, always Saturday all day long, he will be there.
Okay. What else we hadn't touched on before we go? Anything else that, let's talk about the times. We hadn't talked about that.
Yeah, yeah. The Christmas market will be open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday and Friday from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock in the evening, and on Saturday from noon until 8 o'clock.
Okay, 3 weekends back to back.
Yeah, the first weekend it's only Saturday because of Thanksgiving.
Right.
The day in between, there will be everything set up, and then on Saturday at noon we have the opening ceremony, and then starting out the weekend after where the parade is. So that will be the first long weekend.
Okay, I know we're all excited about it. There's a lot of work been put into it, and we know you're going to enjoy it. So mark your calendars. The weekend of Thanksgiving, that's the first weekend, only be Saturday, and then 2 following weekends will be Friday and Saturday. And just look for the crowds. You pull downtown, you can park around by the farmers market or over around City Hall, that parking lot behind the Episcopal Church. Downtown parking, and we have a beautiful downtown, so there's plenty to do. Come shop the vendors, come shop your downtown merchants, and shop local. Y'all hear me beat that in your head all the time, but please shop local. Your money turns 7 times when you spend your money here in Dublin and Lawrence County, and we always encourage people to shop local. So.
And also come to enjoy the traditional German food and beverages. They will be offered there too at the market.
Well, good. Anytime you have food,
Yeah.
they will come, won't they? We know we will. So, well, I appreciate y'all joining me today. I appreciate you bringing. I thought when she started taking them out of the box, I thought they were gifts for me, and to my surprise, they are
It's
not.
for you.
That's right. Well, as long as I write her a check. And but those are really nice. And not only we're going to have these, but there'll be all kind of things down at the Christkindlmarket. So it's our 3rd annual Christkindlmarket coming up, and you're going to be hearing more about it here on TV 35 and the radio stations and newspapers. So you will not forget about it. We're going to make sure it's in front of you, and we're going to continue to remind them. Christine, Heinz, I appreciate you joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for inviting us.
And thank you for joining us today.